Hello everyone, how are you all? Today we are going to study The Last Bargain by Rabindranath Tagore. I hope you all are very well aware of this name. Rabindranath Tagore has written our national anthem. He is known by many names. He is known as Kavi Guru, Gurudev, Vishwa Kavi. He was not only a poet, he was a musician and an artist from the Indian subcontinent. He reshaped Bengali literature and music as well as Indian art with contextual modernism in the late 19th century and early 20th centuries. We were very lucky enough when we were small children like you. We used to watch a number of teleplays directed on his stories. He has written a number of short stories having lots of meaning. You can also come across stories directed by Anurag Basu. He has directed number of stories written by Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore was also the one who received the Nobel Prize for Literature. He was born on 17th May 1861 in Kolkata and died on 7th August 1941 at Zorasanko, Thakurbari, Kolkata. In this poem, The Last Bargain, this is a 16 lines poem, very well knitted for materialistic world, which displays or which gives a message that no power, money or lust can make us happy. Simplicity and innocence are the supreme of all. He means to say that may you be countered by power, money, lust, but true happiness lies in simplicity. If you are simple, down to earth, you will achieve everything. But we should never make any deal with our innocence. Now, what is innocence? Innocence is a quality which does not comprise any lie, any betrayal, any cheating with anyone. It is very soft. It is very polite in nature. So let's read the poem. The Last Bargain. Come and hire me, I cried, while in the morning I was walking on a stone paved road. Sword in the hand, the king came in his chariot. He held my hand and said, I will hire you with my power. But his power counted for naught, and he went away in his chariot. In the heat of the midday, the houses stood with shut doors. I wandered along the crooked lane. An old man came out with his bag of gold. He pondered and said, I will hire you with my money. He weighed his coins one by one, but I turned away. It was evening. The garden hedge was all aflower. A fair maid came out and said, I will hire you with a smile. Her smile paled and melted into tears, and she went away into the dark. The sun glistened on the sand, and the sea waves broke waywardly. A child sat playing with shells. He raised his head and seemed to know me, and said, I will hire you with nothing. From henceforth, the bargain struck in the child's play made me a free man. Now, let me explain you the poem. The Last Bargain, written by Rabindranath Tagore, is a poem composed in blank verse. It conveys a powerful message which is apt for today's materialistic world, that no power, wealth or lust can make us content. Simplicity and innocence are unparalleled. The poem opens with the speaker walking on a stone paved road, which symbolizes that life is not smooth, asking out to hire him. He came across a king who was riding on his chariot with a sword in his hand. So, you will find this poem showing in the first 3 stanzas that one after the other materialistic things are being shown to the child so that some bargaining can be made and the child can be attracted towards these things. That is power, wealth and lust. Lust means physical attraction. So, but the child prefers to be simple. The child prefers to be innocent. He prefers that it is better to be not hired with all these things, because they are going to give us momentary pleasure. Today, if you are asking anything from your parents, may it be a jeans, may it be a new dress, may it be a mobile phone or anything, you will note that until and unless you have received that thing, you will be craving to have it. But the moment you have got it, the moment you have received it, you will find that there is no pleasure, there is no happiness after receiving it. So, same thing has been done over here. The king comes in his chariot with a sword in his hand. He is trying to bargain with his power, but he also shows that stone paved road is symbolizing what? Difficult path. Life is not smooth. Life is comprising of lots of difficult path, but the child prefers not to be attracted by all those things. The king offered to hire the narrator with his power, the authority. However, the power of the king had no value for him. The narrator moved ahead and said, "No, I don't want your power. I don't want to be sold by your power." Then during the midday, the speaker was wandering here and there on a twisted lane. Now, twisted lane is also showing the crooked path. Crooked path means difficult path, comprising of houses with shut doors, where everybody's door was shut. An old man came with a bag of gold and came out and offered him that, "I will buy you with some money." But the speaker was not ready. However, he realized that this money will also be soon spent, and money cannot buy happiness. It is very true, children. You can buy lots of things with money, but you cannot buy sleep. You cannot buy peace. You cannot buy happiness. I said, you buy whatever materialistic thing with your money. That thing will give you a temporary pleasure, momentary pleasure, but not a pleasure forever. Therefore, the old man's wealth also could not attract the narrator. He was not at all persuaded, he was not at all carried away by the wealth of the old man. He did not want to be sold by his services. Then during the evening, the narrator comes across a garden hedge, and in that garden hedge, where everything was filled with flowers, a beautiful girl comes and tries to attract him with her smile, with a flattering smile. But then the boy realized that this beauty is also going to fade away one day. Beauty is never lasting. Children, today you are looking attractive. You are very much attracted towards yourself when you look at yourself in your mirror. You look at your features, you look at your looks, you look at your smile, and then you feel that, oh, I'm so beautiful, I'm so good looking. But do you know that as the age will pass, this beauty will fade away one day? So the boy came to know that beauty is also short time period. Beauty will stay for a short period of time. Then what will happen? This beauty will be filled with number of wrinkles, and then these wrinkles will not let you be recognized by your beauty. And then when this beauty will fade away, he rejected her, and upon the maiden's beautiful flattering smile, when the boy rejected her and went away, then the smile turned to tears. She then went back alone into that dark night. Now that dark night is also symbolizing something. Like the morning symbolizes hope, the dark night symbolizes hopelessness. So the next morning, the sea coast was shining with golden, and sea waves broke in rebellious manner. Rebellious manner means the waves were moving high and low, high and low. The child now symbolizes cheerfulness and contentment. Contentment means satisfaction. He was sitting on the sun glistening coast, playing with the seashells, and he offered to hire the speaker with nothing. So a child came, and he symbolizes contentment. And this child came and said, I want to hire you with nothing. Will you come and join me? The narrator was attracted. Yes. The narrator was attracted by the flawless character of the child, because the child did not ask anything in return. The child was simple, the child was innocent, which did not give any materialistic pleasure. So that was more satisfying, and thus the bargain was struck by the child, and he knew that this child is not hiring me with anything. This child is hiring me with nothing. Nothing means freedom. He said that I want you to hire you with freedom. So children, keep in mind one thing, that through this poem, it is significant that power, money and lust could not free the speaker. However, the power of innocence has the ability to break away the speaker's bondage. The child had the power to enslave him. Why? Because the child gave him his freedom. Same thing is with the relationship also, children. May it be a relationship of friendship, may it be a relationship of lovers, may it be a relationship of wife and husband. You should set your partner free. Free, and then you will note that when you are setting your partner free, you will feel that your partner, if your partner is returning back to you, then your partner was made for you. And if the partner does not come back to you, then you think that God had not made that person for you. So always keep in mind, sometimes we feel jealous when our friends make friendship with other friends. We feel that this friend has stolen my friend. It's not that. You should set your friends free. You should set your partners free. And if the partner returns back to you, then the partner was made for you. And if he does not, then the partner was not made for you. Keep in mind, this is the message of the lesson. Now I have written the same thing to you. The message is that we should never desire worldly things like power, money, and beauty, because they are short living and worthless. They do not give us peace and joy to our soul. They may give peace and joy to our heart and mind for some moment, but not forever. They always create a fear of losing them in the minds of those who own them. A person should be like that of an innocent child who plays with the shell at the seashore. He has no worries of the worldly things like the king or the old man or the beautiful lady was. He is free from the worldly pains and sorrows. The speaker finds liberty and peace in becoming a free man like the small child. So, this poem written by Rabindranath Tagore always signified freedom. He always signified freedom, children. His maximum poems were related to freedom. This was all because when our country was not free, we wanted to live like a free bird. With this, we come to an end of the poem. Now, I discuss some of the poetic devices. Poetic devices, first is symbolism. Symbolism means something deep and not what the word means, like stone paved road or the crooked lane. What do these stone paved road means? Difficult paths. Difficult path, P-A-T-H, path, which the poet was travelling on. The king in his chariot with a sword in his hand symbolizes power. The old man with a bag of gold symbolizes wealth. Lady with a smile symbolizes beauty, and morning symbolizes hope and courage. Same way, you come across alliteration also. Alliteration is a figure of speech where we repeat consonant sounds. In the same line, number of consonant sounds will come. For example, from the poem I have taken few lines like I was walking. Now was, were, walking, were. The king came. Now you note king, see also ka, so king came. Third example, the sun glistened on the sand and the sea waves. See how many sir sound comes in this poetic line. So this is alliteration. Now you see, made me a free man. Now there are three ma, ma, ma. So with this, we come to an end of the poem. Thank you.